I don't know what I'm taking right now, but it looks kind of nice.
I trust your skills, Hazel.
No!
Sila kenalkan diri anda.
Diri saya, nama saya Salbia. Jadi nama gelaran saya Plintik. Jadi ibu saya panggil saya Plintik.
Plintik tu dari mana dapat nama Plintik?
Itu ibu saya yang taruh. Saya pun tak tahulah dari mana.
Nenek ada berapa banyak cucu, cicit?
Anak ni ada 15, tapi tinggal 13 lah. Dua dah tak ada. Jadi cucu 33. Cicit 22, akan datang 23. Perkahwinan saya, umur saya 13 tahun. Tapi bukan kehendak saya, kehendak orang tua dan keluarga. Walaupun kehendak keluarga dan orang tua, tetapi jodohnya panjang hingga ke akhir hayat. Saya tanyalah, nak buat apa ni, masak-masak. Jadi mak saya kata adiknya nak sunat. Dia cakap gitulah. Jadi saya pun diamlah. Dia dah cakap adiknya nak sunat gitu. Adik angkat, bukan adik tu. Dah maghrib itu disuruh salin baju, suruh pakai tudung. Jadi tahu-tahu angkat nikah gitu, jadi terperanjat lah. Tapi orang dulu kan semuanya kehendak orang tua, bukan kehendak kita. Kita tak mengalami cinta. Terus kahwin gitulah.
I ever asked my dad why you take mom when she was really young, you know. He's told me that he very scared because at that time he was 30. He said he's worried. My mother was very beautiful at that time. He's scared that if she wait longer, people will just take her away, you know. She told me that my grandmom forced her to, every time my dad come from work, she asked my mom to go and, of course, entertain the husband lah. But Dad was good. Dad told me that she didn't touch her for 2 years. She let her play like normal children, you know. She let her until she get to know her first for 2 years.
Masa tu nenek lagi budak kan, jadi tak tahu apa hal orang berumah tangga kan. Jadi kan budak-budak gitulah. Tak ada perasaan macam kahwin gitu, tak ada. Dia bagus jaga nenek. Kalau nenek tak sempat masak, dia pagi dia masak buat sarapan. Jadi dia ada simpatilah. Jaga nenek, jaga anak gitu. Jadi umur saya 16 tahun, dekat 16 tahun baru ada anak satu lah.
I heard from mom when they were squatters, every time the government people will come and demolish the house, my dad will rebuild. And the house, the ceiling is only over the head. So every time they have to bow down to go into the house. I can't imagine, you know, 11 people staying in the small hut, you know.
Jadi Bukit Sedap tu memang tak boleh buat rumah sana. Pasal tanah Malaysia. Jadi pun kita orang memang degil juga kan nak buat juga rumah. Jadi bila dah buat rumah, dah kena roboh sama orang railway. Nanti buat lagi, kena roboh lagi rumah tu. Sampai 5 kali kena pecah rumah. Pada masa itu, kalau nak maklum sajalah ya, pahit tu kat tepi jalan. Jadi kita tu kalau nak air, kena angkat air. Satu kereta tu ingat dalam 6 tin ada, 6 tin ke 7 tin. Jadi kita kena tolak daripada pahit tepi jalan tu sampai ke tempat Bukit Sedap tu. Sampai 10 kali ke 9 kali gini baru penuh tu air kat rumah air tempayan. Nak bikin mandi kan. Kita tak tentu arah tidur, tak tentu makan pun tak tentu. Jadi nak pergi kerja pun susah dulu.
Waktu itu melahirkan anak yang nombor 11, bulan 12. Beli buku bulan 12 sama serentak. Hari Raya bulan 12 sama. Jadi Datuk bilang anak-anaknya, awak nak Hari Raya ke nak beli buku? Kalau nak beli buku, jangan hari raya. Kalau nak hari raya, jangan beli buku. Jadi semua anak-anak nenek cakap dia nak beli buku. Jadi yang kecil-kecil sampaikan tak hari raya semua tu pasal terlalu susah kan.
So after a few years staying in as a squatters, we managed to get a flat in Tanglin Halt. That's where I was there. I think it's when I was 5 or 6. We shifted in one-room flat. We scattered around. Even the kitchen became our bedroom. And every morning, you imagine 14 of us in the house plus one brother-in-law, how we have to use the toilet. We have to wait. The tolerance level is very high at that time, you know. The challenging part that is the housework. And, you know, you cannot study, you know. How to study is very noisy. And it's very crowded.
There is no privacy because we actually have to sleep together, and because it is only one-room flat, the space constraint, we have to actually sleep like 10 people in one living room. My mom supported us through sewing of clothes, selling Malay delicacies, and I can remember that during that time when I was studying at night, and she was still sewing the whole night actually. So once in a while she will catch up like a power nap in between just to make sure that she stays awake throughout the day.
Setiap hari nenek malam tidur 2 jam aja. Nenek jahit baju. Upah baju lah. Pagi nenek jual kuih semua. Nenek jadi malam tidur hanya 2 jam aja. Kan pun tak sempurna lah, kadang-kadang makan dengan nasi bawang goreng aja dengan kicap gitu aja lah. Beli baju pun setahun sekali. Kalau nak makan sedap pun setahun sekali. Bila hari raya je lah.
We make sure we have food, we have clothing, we have tea time. My mom still got time to do tea time for us. No, she trained every sister. The eldest one will take care of the younger one. When we were poor, you know, we stay in a small house, but she still, when anybody who wants to stay with us, they got no home or they want to stay with us, she still allowed them to stay. She still provide food, you know. And I still remember one day there was this boy, he don't have a mother, stays with a stepmother. So he was abused by the stepmother. So that boy came to our house and tell us about what happened, and my mom still allowed him to stay with us until I think about 1 or 2 weeks. He's still feeding this guy, this boy, you know. Then when I look at, you know, we ourselves, we don't have enough food, but my mother still helped. And I remember mom will ask me to go and bring lunch for dad and help him at work, because at that time he cannot walk that far. So what, every day after I send food, I saw my father how he cut the grass. He cannot barely actually carry the machine. So one day I told my elder sister and eldest brother. My sister was asking the boss whether my father can resign or not, because he really cannot work already. But the boss said that actually he doesn't want my dad to work already, but my dad begged him and said that, okay, I got 6 children still schooling. He needs to buy books for us every year, so he needs this money. So what the boss did was, actually he just asked my father to come to work, give him 300 a month. It's just for pleasure, not for him to actually work, but because of my father begged him not to resign.
The saddest part is when my dad passed away. I actually have to withdraw from my diploma in mechanical manufacturing engineering course, and because I can't afford to pay the school fees. There's one time that I wanted to buy something, and I was so afraid to ask her because I know she doesn't have any money. Even 20 cents I want to ask, I scared. Oh, okay, I think better not.
Sebab kalau atuk meninggal, anak nenek ada 4 orang lagi sekolah tau. 1 orang universiti, 2 orang poli, 1 orang sekolah Arab. Jadi di situ ada kepedihan sikit lah. Bukan kepedihan apa, kepedihan wang ringgit. Jadi anak saya yang masuk universiti tu jajan 1 hari $1 aja. Padahal sekolah tinggi ya. Itulah keprihatinannya dalam situ.
So in year 2000, I saw the advertisement on Exemplary Mother. So that's where I decided to put her in. So I went to see her. She told me, I think I came to her house and I wrote about her. I can't believe that how she survived, how she coped with how she coped emotionally, physically, and it's just happened. She won and that was my biggest achievement actually for her, no? My biggest gift for her.
Oh, tu rasa gembira, happy. Macam terperanjat gini lah, macam tak sangka-sangka kakak dapat gelar ibu tauladan kan. Bahasa orang putihnya apa? Super mom. Super mom. Apa yang kakak saya pesan, kesabaran dan kejujuran adalah kunci hidup. Itu sajalah yang kakak saya pesan.
She also mentioned when we run a business, you have to make sure that you run it because you want to help people. Doesn't matter if you doesn't make so much, as long as you help. So I think that value stays with me, and also patience. I think a patient is like swallowing something bitter without displaying distasteful in your face. So she's that kind of person that I also learned that from her. So we have to be patient no matter what.
When I look at the past, we are very poor, and now, with the values that my mom has put in me, the values that I see her, she's a strong lady. She never give up. She always tell me, giving is better than receiving. The hand on the top is better than the hand below. That's what she say. Always give. And she say, I will amaze to see how God's return back, whatever I have given.
Ada bila-bila masa yang nenek nak putus asa. Sebab keluarga besar kan, jadi nak putus asa ke tak?
Ya, betul kan?
Putus asa.
Oh, tak adalah. Kita piara anak tak boleh putus asa. Kalau putus asa nanti setan ketawakan. Sebab setan dia goda orang dia tak putus asa. Jadi kita jangan putus asa lah.
Bolehkah nenek katakan nenek mencapai semua impian nenek?
Dah tercapai lah.
Apa impian nenek?
Semua dah tercapai. Macam nenek sekarang dia dah tak ada apa-apa yang nenek nak fikirkan kan lah. Semua dah besar-besar kan. Dah ada yang kahwin, dah ada cucu, dah ada cicit. Jadi itu pencapaian nenek. Nenek doa daripada dululah mudah-mudahan apa yang kita nak tercapai.
It's okay. Nenek yang salah sedap.
Dari masa hingga masa, lama ku tanggung derita, akibat angkara murka, aku tersiksa. Ku cari Puspita Dewi, serata kampung dan negeri, di rimba lembah dan narai, oh gadis teratai. Ku harapkan belas kasih, hapuskan racun bisa. Tu tak sampai. Kalbuku merintih, jiwa lara, berikan daku penawar, sekuntum bunga yang suci, agar kembalilah segar, siksanya di hati. Suara tak sedap.
Tak apa.
Sekuntum mawar putih penawar hati yang suci dan darah.
Okay, cut.